problem with being a personality. Always got to be on. People are always expecting you to be on.
Maybe that's just your imagination, Bill.
I've often thought, what if I could get in the green room, bitch? You're not, it's like a wedding. You're not supposed to talk to the host before the show. You're supposed to be in the green room. I got you a nice bowl of kibble. Producers at the Bill Levine show spare no expense. Alright, well, it's going to be a challenging show, no question. You know, that's the thing people don't understand is when you do a show every day like we do here at the Bill Levine show, you have to prepare every show as if it's the only show you've ever done, as if it's the only show you ever will do. And some nights you have the great guests, and it's easy to do that. Some nights really hurts is when it's a special night like tonight. You want to have your A-level guests. That guy from the zoo, Bix Tadley, and some of the big stars that we've had over the years. But we'll make do, as we always do. We've got some fresh material, that's the key. This show's about a craft and a process. It's not something we just plug in the camera and it goes. That's why we spend hours and hours of pre-production on these things.
5, 4, 3.
The Bill Levine show, ladies and gentlemen. I've just been given a cue from my producer saying that we're on the air today, as we have been so often before. We're there for you, the fans, and we've just got a special show for you tonight. You may have noticed a few changes. The set, we're now coming to you from our brand spanking new studios in Hoboken, New Jersey, just across the river from the Big Burg in New York. You notice that Bill's hands are empty. No cigarettes tonight on the Bill Levine show. What a mistake that was. For years we advocated a product that kills people, and now we've seen the light. But we're not going to preach to you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not a preacher, I'm an entertainer. You're in, if you will, the church of Bill Levine tonight. And we've just put together a good show for you tonight for our Farewell to Cigarette show. That's what we've dubbed it in the studio, the Farewell to Cigarette show. My producer's telling me we're going to skip the monologue, get right into the guests. That's too bad, because I had a couple of good jokes about the Oscars coming up this year. I mean, Russell Crowe. Guy's not American, you know. Isn't this our awards? Anyway, we're going to go to our first guest tonight. He's a guest that's been on the show, in and out. He actually worked on the show for a brief bit, and now he's coming back as a full-fledged guest. I don't think he's here plugging anything except for his last days on planet Earth, ladies and gentlemen. You might not see him again. Whoa. So without further ado, our first guest, Beans! 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 Get up, Beans! Get up! Yeah, that's it. Stand on the camera, do your little thing. Come up here on the couch. Talk to Bill. Beans. Beans. No, Beans. Beans. Come here, Beans. Don't make me pick you up, Beans. We'll do anything on the Bill Levine show. Sometimes our guests are a little recalcitrant. Get up on that couch, Beans. Good boy. Okay. Now, Beans, you've lived a full life for a dog. You're a big dog, and you've lived a full life. I guess the question on everyone's minds out there is, how does it feel now that you're near the end? Well said. Well said. Well spoken. You're, of course, in the later years, you've been an eloquent spokesman for Fatty Tumor Prevention Society and alternate methods to the urinary thing. What I want to know is, you seem to have some vim and vigor left in you over the last few months. Is this a resurgence for Beans?
I think he's finished.
Oh, you were finished. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. When we have a guest like you, Beans, you and I, we go way back. I don't want to step on any of your lines. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But so I guess another topic that's been sort of overlooked throughout your life is, what does it feel like to live with Steve? Have to deal on a day-to-day basis. Oh yeah, you can tell a story. Sometimes our guests can't restrain themselves. Bill Levine, his appeal crosses species. All right, Beans. Yeah, next question, right? We're gonna take a break now, and we're gonna be back in a few minutes with some more Beans. Segment 2, Beans. That's right, you made it, kid. We're gonna do another segment with you. You bastard, you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Bill Levine from the Bill Levine Show, and I'm here to tell you about a special product that we've just come on board to promote. It's Steve Shuffle Tapes. When you see Jimi Hendrix on the cover, you know there's quality within. Now these tapes are made from Steve's extensive CD, box set, and reissue collection. He's been collecting it for years. You don't have to. He's gonna send you a tape every month, whether you order it or not. We'll bill you. But we don't send your bill to a collection company if you don't pay. It's Steve Mandel's Shuffle Tapes. We come to your house personally with a sledgehammer and break your stereo if you listen to our tape. So if you don't want it, you better send it right back. But anyway, at Steve Shuffle Tapes, we guarantee you over 30,000 songs without a repeat. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You can literally listen to these things for the rest of your days. What do you think about that, Beans? Steve Shuffle Tapes, available at your finer stores, and even without your knowing it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're back at the Bill Levine Show. Our guest, as you know, has been Beans Mandel. He is, right now, doing what a lot of guests on the Bill Levine Show do from time to time. He's taking a little siesta in preparation for his second segment, but that's okay, because we've got a little piece that we used some years back. It's been, well, it's been a little while since we tried this one out, and we're going to do it for you tonight. It's called Bill Says. This is where I just vent for a little while. It's not a monologue per se. Well, enough with the introduction. Here it is. It's Bill Says, and tonight's topic is... The topic is the death of the conversation. Conversations are supposed to be about two or more people interacting, listening to each other, reacting to what the other says, but mostly listening. Now it seems when you speak with someone, it's just a battle to see who could say more. And I don't really know why that is. Maybe it's because people are more impatient these days. There's more demands on our attention. We've got cell phones, we've got the internet, we've got a lot of channels of cable television, jobs. It seems that life has lost some of its grace, if you will. And I think that the conversations would be a good place to start to try and get some of that back. So what we're going to say at Bill Says, Bill says that the next time you talk with someone, a friend, or even just a casual acquaintance, you try and listen to what that person's saying. Even take a beat and a bit of silence before you speak to process it. And see if that doesn't work out better for you with your friends. That's tonight's Bill Says. Welcome back. Farewell Cigarette Show, Bill Levine. It's been an exciting hour and a half of television. Beans, we're going to have you back. Isn't that amazing? After all that. Oh. No. Oh, it's great to see you too, Beans. Good boy. You good boy. We're going to have you back, Beans. Okay? Yeah, we'll have you back. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we've got left on the Farewell Cigarette Show. We hope you enjoyed it and had as much fun watching it as we had making it.